So keep your antennas up. Don't let these individuals continue to woo you and to pull the veil over your eyes like you some sort of sheep or something. Don't continue to be fooled by the foolery while they fooling around with your kids. You fool. So when it comes to movies, sometimes a movie is just a movie. Okay, just like the Little Mermaid, the more recent one with the mermaid as a black girl, and it was nothing political about that. She didn't say Black Lives Matter. She didn't have a shirt that said Black Lives Matter. There was no civil war happening. Like, it was just a movie. But disingenuous grifters have the ability to take nothing and turn it into something. And that's the same with this movie, The Sounds of Freedom. Okay, The Sounds of Freedom. Okay, from what I heard, this movie has nothing to do with political sides. It has nothing to do with politicians. Even the individual who this movie is based on didn't aim this at Democrats or Epstein or whatever the situation. No, it was just a movie on his life and what he did to save these kids. Now let's just go ahead and make this point clear, because I don't want these weirdos in my comments. Sex trafficking, child trafficking is a real thing that needs to have real solutions, okay? Nobody wants that. Nobody who has kids want that situation to ever happen to them. Of course. But once these grifters start to take a movie like this and twist it because they know it's going to put the fear into these parents, and all they have to do, like the guy who starred in the movie, who played in the Jesus movie, which once again, Jesus is not white, so I don't even know why they cast him, dwelling in the whole QAnon, because leave those idiots in their own corner, and hopefully they forget to eat because they think all the food is poison and they just kind of starve to death. Okay. We cannot allow individuals like that to continue to put fear into individuals, because what happens, and this happens time and time and time again, these individuals who are loud, okay, who are telling you, you need to watch the groomers, the Democrats, the groomers, you need to watch them. Your kids are precious. Your kids is your life, and you as the parent have the responsibility to watch and protect over your kids. And it's the Democrats. The Democrats are the ones who are after your kids. They want to drink their blood. They want to sell them in sex trafficking. They want to take them to an island. It's the Democrats. And while they're screaming in your face and Democrats this, Democrats that, they're in the background abusing your kids. How do they miss that? Because these parents are just stupid, okay? And they're allowing these grifters to manipulate them while they abuse the kids that they're supposed to be protecting. Oh, you think I'm lying? Don't say that. Don't say that, because I got the receipts. I got the receipts. Okay? Let's go ahead, watch this clip, and you tell me I'm lying.
And how the LGBTQ community isn't doing either of those things on any widespread level. Of course, you could cherry pick examples of some LGBTQ people who abuse children, because LGBTQ people are just people like anybody else. But it's extremely disingenuous to take a handful of examples and pretend they're evidence of a systemic problem, because the statistics say otherwise. After all, conservatives wouldn't want me to, do the same thing with stories of anti-LGBTQ people who turn out to be creeps and abusers, right? That's weird. What's What's my hand doing? Oh my gosh, it was doing that. Holy shit, wow. What's all this stuff? Cool. Let's see. A QAnon leader who made money by claiming Democrats were groomers and pedophiles tried to sue a newspaper for defamation, but accidentally revealed that he himself had groomed and sexually abused a 15-year-old girl.
Wow.
Far-right Trump supporter and Stop the Steal organizer Ali Alexander has now apologized for asking underage teenagers for pictures of their genitals. The founder of the far-right wing Liberty Action Coalition, Patricia Kent, an anti-LGBTQ activist who has claimed that drag shows are grooming children, lost her teaching license in 1998 for forming inappropriate and overly familiar relationships with female students. Republican Texas State Representative Brian Slayton, who has accused drag shows of grooming and sexualizing children, is under investigation for giving a 19-year-old intern alcohol after inviting her to his home at night and having a sexual relationship with her. A far-right anti-grooming organization, which has railed against sex education books in schools, platformed a convicted child sex offender. A man who was accused of spray painting groomer on a public library ended up being arrested for having child porn. A QAnon influencer, different from the earlier one I talked about, who called Democrats pedophiles, turned out to be a convicted sex offender who victimized an 8-year-old. And so on. You get the idea. Actually, wait, I found more. Charlie Kirk just appeared at a youth pastors summit where one of the sponsors was a sex offender. Here's professional weirdo Nick Fuentes talking about marrying a 16-year-old when he's 30.
Let's say I get married to a 18-year-old now. 6-year age difference. When I turn 40, she's going to be 34. Ew. What if I'm 30 and she's 16? 14-year age difference?
Okay, first off, you being 30 and saying that your wife is 4 years younger than you and you saying ew, bro, you ain't got to worry about getting married. You ain't no grown woman gonna wants to marry you, okay? This ew.
When I'm 50, she'll be 36. When I'm 40, she'll be 26. Then now we're talking here. Now we're cooking with gas.
Hey, gross. But again, even though it's surprisingly easy to find a ton of examples of conservative pedophiles, no, the GOP isn't the party of pedophiles just because these specific people I listed are pedophiles.
All right. Well, I would. Whoa. Now, you tell me, okay? You tell me what the hell is going on. I don't see segments from Candace Owens, from Ben Shapiro's, from Fox, from PragerU, talking about the individuals that he just mentioned. And the Alex guy, that was this year. So you can't tell me, that was a long time ago, sir. The Republican Party has changed. Okay, we don't have no pedophiles in our group. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm going to do some critical thinking for you. Okay, please take some notes. Okay, rewind this and pause it as many times as you see fit. Okay, if you're a parent, your number one job should be to protect your child from anybody. Protect your child from everybody. It's not just Democrats. It's not just Republicans. It's not just the gays. It's not just the Muslims. It should be everybody. Everybody should be a suspect. Okay? And it's been proven that a lot of this inappropriate relationships that happen to these kids is within the house. It's within the family. So keep your antennas up. Don't let these individuals continue to woo you and to pull the veil over your eyes like you some sort of sheep or something. Don't continue to be fooled by the foolery while they fooling around with your kids. You fool. You fool, whatever. You have to be smarter than this. And I'm talking to all the parents. And if you're a Republican and you clicked on my video for some reason, you have to watch out for your kids from anybody. Love your kids and wish the best. Okay, I got 4 kids on my own, and whatever they decide to be, that's on them. But when they're kids, I will protect them from anybody. and honestly, that's the best advice I could give to any parent. So, but once again, if you think I'm lying, if you think Democrats are just the party of pedophiles and the Republicans that we just seen ourselves are just like secretly Democrats, I guess, or like they've been like framed or something, and none of that is real, maybe, like, and you're just an idiot, maybe. Let me know in the comments. Say, hey, Mr. Superior, I'm an idiot, and let's have an idiot conversation. Let's have that conversation.
Thank you for listening, and don't forget to join the conversation by subscribing. Make sure to tune in next time, and like always, power to you, power to me, power to the people, power to the pod.